Ladies and gentlemen, the feds are stepping in and investigating the death of Breonna Taylor. I wish I could say that makes me feel better, but it certainly doesn't. When it comes down to any deaths in the Black community, we don't get their 100% all. We get at most probably 15% of their attention to any crimes that happen to us. So this came out on NBC News, May 21st, 2020. FBI investigating death of Breonna Taylor, killed by police in her Louisville home. The FBI is now investigating the death of Breonna Taylor, who was killed by police during a raid at her home in Louisville, Kentucky. Um, Yesterday, I posted the actual shots, pictures of the gunshots that were in her apartment, in her neighbor's apartment above her. Witnesses are saying that those cops shot from the outside and shot inside of the apartment. So all of those gunshots that you see did not happen from inside of the apartment. There were many rounds that hit the apartment from the outside. So I can understand how she would have slept through that, especially if that's where the shooting initiated on the outside. Okay, Taylor, 26, was at home with her boyfriend on March 13th when three plainclothes police officers with the Louisville Metro Police Department arrived to execute a search warrant in a drug case. The couple thought their home was being broken into, according to a lawsuit from Taylor's family. The FBI's Louisville branch announced Thursday that it was investigating the shooting after numerous media requests. The FBI will collect all facts and evidence and ensure that the investigation is conducted in a fair, thorough, and impartial manner, the statement said. And that's all it is, ladies and gentlemen, a statement. Don't take it to heart. Get a head start on the mornings. Okay, so that's all they're really saying. Let me just go down a little. Kentucky's Attorney General Daniel Cameron previously said he was asked to serve as a special prosecutor. Governor Andy Beshear called on Cameron last week to carefully review the results of the initial investigation to ensure justice is done at a time when many are concerned that justice is not blind. The public reports concerning the death of Breonna Taylor are troubling, he said in a statement. Louisville Police Chief Steve Conrad announced his resignation after 8 years on the job. Oh, so because of this case, he's resigning? Interesting. Okay. According to the Courier Journal, a judge had approved the no-knock search warrant, meaning the police could enter the home without identifying themselves. Though the lawsuit filed by Taylor's family alleges that police did not knock or identify themselves before entering the apartment, Police Lieutenant Ted Edom said during a March 13th news conference that the officers had knocked on the door several times and announced their presence as police who were there with a search warrant. But that goes against what the neighbors are saying. The neighbors are saying they heard no knocking and they did not hear any police officers identify themselves. And remember, they didn't have any body cameras on when this all went down. So these cops can lie about virtually anything. After forcing their way in, they were immediately met by gunfire. Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, 27, had a license to carry and kept firearms in his home. Walker called 911 at the time of the raid and believed it was a break in and grabbed his gun in self defense, according to the family lawsuit. Walker, who shot an officer in the leg, was arrested and charged with assault and attempted murder on a police officer, which he should not have been charged for that at all. You know, if somebody doesn't knock, don't announce themselves, and they're just using a battery ram to knock in the door, yeah, anybody would have thought that. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who also represented the family of Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia, was hired by Taylor's family. Crump called Taylor's death a senseless killing and condemned the police department for a lack of transparency. We stand with the family of this young woman in demanding answers from the Louisville Police Department, the attorney said in a statement on Twitter last week. So, look like the feds are now investigating, and I'm just telling y'all, I've seen other cases where feds come in and they virtually did nothing to these police departments that are corrupt. And at the end of the day, the FBI is just as corrupt or probably even more. You know, it was the FBI that said the police departments in the country were infiltrated by the white supremacist groups. And it's the same FBI that has never done a damn thing about it. So always keep that in mind when they're stepping in to investigate. I am too through with this stuff. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.